Oh my goodness, it is cold. I just got out to the car. I haven't even had it running very long yet. I literally just turned it on and put the phone up here. It's like, oh, might as well record. Oh my goodness. So I am about to head to the interview and I'm really excited, and I'm hiding my double chin. So my favorite thing about a big black scarf. Anyway, I'm excited, and I went ahead and looked over my resume again. I'm hoping they will hire me. I had a little bit of medical terminology in college because of the anatomy stuff, the anatomy classes that I took, and I had microbiology, so I mean, like, I've got a little bit of memory over all of the terms and stuff, and it'd be easy for me to go back through it because I still have all of my notes and my books and stuff, even though it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I should be in a little bit better position than some of the applicants would be. So I don't know how many people they've had apply. I hope I make a good impression, and I hope my resume at least impresses them and makes them be like, okay, yeah, we can take her. But like, I had a little bit of experience with the Meditech system. I think that's the main thing that got me last time why they went with someone else's. Number one, they already had some people that worked there that were working with Meditech that they preferred because they already knew the system. I only had a tiny bit of Meditech training, and I actually didn't remember that at the time. I was like, yeah, I don't know Meditech. I was here, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I at least got a month's worth of training previously, but it wasn't like working in the system nonstop. It was just kind of, this is this, this is that. And it was just like here and there, because that was back whenever I was trying to transfer over to the ER department, but they ended up offering me a management position within my own department to try to keep me from moving over, because I was already doing everything, and including managerial stuff. So yeah, no, I think I'll actually bring that up this time and be like, yeah, no, I had a little bit of training. I would like more. I definitely need more. But yeah, I'm hoping. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Hoping I get it. But it is 10:40, so I need to, well, actually that's early, 10:30, because the car time is always off. We always keep the vehicle timers or clocks 10 to 15 minutes fast. That way, whenever I get in here, I freak out. Anytime I'm on something related to time, if I don't have my phone, I'll be like, what's the math? Okay, it's okay. I'm still gonna make it on time. But yeah, they usually do that with the stove. That was my hubby's trick for getting me to hurry up. It still works. But I'm nervous and I'm excited, and I hope I get it. And the phone is slipping. Dang it. I just realized it was going. Okay, wish me luck. Oh yeah, since I'm at a stop sign, like literally, actually, stop sign, you should be able to see that. Anyway, I went ahead and turned this on, and now I don't have to look at the phone. But I went ahead and called the Cretley apartment. I think I'm just gonna call it Cretley because I think that's how it's pronounced. I called them this morning. The lady had an Indian accent, so I had a little bit of trouble understanding her. But she also was like really sick. So she handed the phone over to some other guy after I asked like 14 questions because she was having so much trouble talking. I hope she gets feeling better. Anyway, so I asked about the apartment situation, like the lease, on how long the leases are for the apartments there, whether or not they're a 12-month lease or just during the school year. And they did say it is a 12-month lease, but there is a long waiting list, which, yeah, I knew that. I knew that from the website. So, I mean, there's at least an option. Oops, there we go. There's at least an option there. So that means the next step is I need to go ahead and get a hold of my admissions advisor again. I think her name is, well, actually, I won't say her name on there. I'm going to get a hold of her and see if they've got all that stuff uploaded yet, just to double check. I don't want to be pushy, but at the same time, I'm like, I've got a timeline. It's just, you know, like all the students, of course. But we're gonna have a little extra to do depending on whether or not we gotta try to start getting prepared to sell the house or not. So that's one thing down for today. I still have to take 2 cats to the shelter, which it's a no euthanization shelter. Unless the animal is aggressive, if it's aggressive, then they'll put them down. But other than that, they try to find them homes unless they're sick or, you know, aggressive. So I'm gonna try to take 2 of my cats up there to get rid of them, and I still need to try to talk Tommy into getting rid of a couple. Once we move, we're only going to be allowed 1 pet, which is, I am good with that. It's going to be, if I can get that all taken care of, that is not only going to check off 3 major stressors in my life off of my 2025 bingo challenges card, but it's also going to check off a couple of other things. Well, one other thing, I just can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I know there's another one that it's related to. Let something important go, I guess it could be, because, you know, I love the cats and they're important to me, and like one of them I've had for a very long time. He's an older cat, but there again, I have to get rid of him. And like, if I'm moving, I can't take him with me anyway, and it's like everything's coming together and I'm finally gonna have a much cleaner life. Like, I fought and cried and battled over the whole cat thing for several years. You know, we've been living there since 2011, and it's just slowly gotten worse and worse, and I've never won any of those conversations. But now that moving is coming into the picture, I know I will. I haven't felt like my own home has been my home, that, you know, I bought and paid for. I haven't felt like it's been my house for at least 10 years. So like us all moving, my mother-in-law will have to be able to, in order to stay here in McAlester, if that's what she chooses, she's going to have to find a roommate probably, but also she'll be able to get some of the elderly apartments, and we got plenty of time to work all that out. And if we sell the house, we're definitely going to be able to bolster helping her, especially with the transition and everything, and then be able to have the funds to try to help here and there as she needs it afterwards. So like groceries or any kind of extra help that she might need. So she's really independent, which is amazing. And she's after her divorce, she wasn't looking for another relationship or anything. So she's not gonna be partying around or being like, yeah, I got no kids. I'm worried about her because she's gonna be lonely. And like, I'd like her to come up there with us, just live in a separate unit or something, you know, just for all of our sakes, for our health, and, you know, being able to have that separation that would be healthy. So I don't know, I am so looking forward to the change, to everything that's going to be getting better in life. So much stuff is going to be changing for the better finally. I have to go $350,000 or $400,000 in debt to make it so, but at least the income on the result of it will be financially feasible for that. Oh, that's wound care. That is not the right parking spot. I just saw the sign after I was about to pull in. I was like, ooh, a spot. Aw, man. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and I will tell you how I think the interview went. And I'm always gonna feel good about interviews. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm always gonna feel like, I got a good chance of getting it, but sometimes I get little signs or little hints, or I can pick up on something or other that I have a feeling that it's probably not gonna be what I think. We'll cross our fingers. I've already got the feeling that they're probably going to hire someone else, but I mean, at least I'm going for it. So I really want the scribe position, even though it doesn't pay a lot, just because of all of the medical documentation and stuff. And I really don't know if I want to let them know about that I'm going to be going to college. I mean, I won't say when, of course. I'll just say in the future. But I really don't know if I want to let them know that I am looking I want to do that because I want to be a doctor later. Like, I don't know if I should bring that up or not, but I don't know. I am over 30 years old. I'm close to 40. And if I bring that up now, they're gonna look at the timeline and think I'm crazy. So, which yes, I am. But, I mean, it would make it more apparent that I'm not there for even 5 years. And they may want something, they may want someone that's going to be there for a long time. So I don't think I'll bring it up. I don't know. Even if I bring up nursing, then they would be like, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. But I don't know how. I'll just wait and see how it goes, and then try not to say anything stupid because I'm a person who likes to blurt whatever's in my brain out. I'm way too open, but way too open, way too honest. I'll tell y'all how it goes. Okay, so the interviews went pretty well, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them, but I was asked a bunch of questions that were like really basic toward it. One of them was, "Are you dependable?" I was like, "I'm 30 minutes early." Make your guess. Oh man. Yeah, no. It was really cool because the scribe position is also a medical assistant position, and that was awesome. I didn't know it was a double. But I don't know if I'll get it or not. It didn't list that I needed any kind of certification, but they did say that all the training will be on the job, which is great. Either way though, like, that is fantastic and it sounds fun, and I would love to do that one. But then there was the other one that's a supervisory position, and they asked me a lot of questions on stuff I've already done as, you know, supervisory stuff and trainer stuff and all that. And I was like, they have people in mind for the position. Well, they've got a couple of people that are already working there that might get it, but then there's 4 or 5 other people they're going to interview still. And then, like, I wasn't scheduled for an interview. She had forgot to double check that and see if they were still hiring for it. And I just happened to mention it when I walked in. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I was going to check on that." And she went ahead and called them up. "Hey, y'all want to go ahead and do one more interview? She's here early for her other one. As soon as she gets back, if y'all are available." Like, they were like, yeah, we'll have her. So I just saw them a couple weeks ago for the other job I interviewed for. So that was cool seeing them again. But this time it was for a different spot, and I hope I get it. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on which one I really want, but we'll see. I'm very excited about it. And, cross our fingers. I'm gonna have to, I tried to take 2 of the cats to, my cat is getting in my lap. But anyway, I tried to take the other 2 cats to the, shelter, but they're closed for Monday, so it's hard going, and like, I'm attached to them, so it's hard. But, I mean, at least this time I didn't cry, because last time, a week ago when I tried, and they were closed for the holiday, even though it was like 3 days after, the last time I tried to take them up there, it was hard. I got upset because, you know, it's hard enough to take them up there, and then just to have to bring them back home, and then I had to do that again, so it's like, whatever. But, I don't know, I'm looking forward to some changes being made, and things getting better, so. Fresh blueberry pie. Okay, so Sunday, new week, and I'm still waiting on admissions letter. I went ahead and made me breakfast today. So I made beans and undercooked them, so instead of letting them burn to the pan, I just left them slightly undercooked. I didn't want to throw them in the oven, but then I made apples, and then dense cornbread so I could slice it, and then use it for the guacamole with the apples. And homemade guacamole with smoked paprika, minced onion, garlic powder, a little bit of pepperoni juice, and then some lime, fresh squeezed lime. I had this, but this is out, so that's my go-to in between. But I put fresh squeezed lime in there, and then turn around and put one in my water. So I'll have lime flavored water instead of drinking sugary drinks today. Hopefully I will switch over and enjoy that more. But yeah, so homemade breakfast, really good. Oh my gosh, so today is Tuesday, and I just got out of my interview at one of the fast food restaurants here, and he wants to hire me immediately for the supervisor position, but he says, like, if I had the power, I would do it right now, but you're allowed to have a second interview. I'm going to recommend you to her. I'm going to go ahead and text this one to her, and I'll set you up for Thursday at such and such time. I was like, okay, sounds awesome. So I am extremely happy. I'm going to have a job soon. It'll come down to either them or the hospital, and I'm like really excited. Oh my gosh. I also did not make it to the vets today, or the pet shelter today with my cats, so I still got the 2 that I'm trying to give up. But sad things and happy things, but either way, I'm really happy.